The first battle of the American Revolution, it took place right here in Massachusetts. Patriots defied the Redcoats, ending with a victory in Lexington and in Concord. WBZ's Brandon Truitt joins us live in Lexington tonight with more on that phrase we all know and we all love to say, Brandon, that shot heard around the world.
You know, there's such a story behind it, and just listening to Julie's live shot there, what's incredible about all of this is they're timing it down to the minute of when things happened 250 years ago, and it's because of these battles here in Lexington and in Concord that we have Patriots Day to begin with, long before the marathon or the tradition of the Red Sox at home. This is why we celebrate it and why some people have the day off. But back to that phrase, the shot heard round the world, of course, reflecting on the first shot in the American Revolution. But there's a bit of a debate on where it happened.
This has been pretty straightforward and also super complicated for 250 years.
The towns of Lexington and Concord are fundamental to American history, but which town fired the first shot of the Revolution? Here's Park Ranger Jared Foose.
We are standing at Concord's Old North Bridge.
After a rogue shot caused a shooting spree in Lexington on the morning of April 19th, British troops marched 7 miles to Concord. That's where they ran into an army of militiamen, ready thanks to Paul Revere. And after British troops fired again without permission, the hundreds of Concord militia were finally ordered to fire.
And that is the shot heard round the world. That is the first moment that the militia soldiers are ordered to fire at their own government soldiers, those British regulars.
So the history books, and the Park Service for that matter, call it for Concord on a bit of a technicality, but there's no denying the roles both towns played in shaping America.
This fight particularly, I mean, they are 50 to 60 yards away from each other. That is well within killing distance of one of these muskets.
Just 2 years ago, signs of that sacrifice when musket balls from the battle in Concord were unearthed.
We didn't expect that we were going to find anything out here when we did that survey, and then suddenly to find one and then another and another and another, and it was again one of those moments that the excitement was there, but then it really started to sink in, right, that we're standing feet from the North Bridge.
A discovery 250 years in the making, enough to make you stop and think.
Who are we 250 years later after these events? But then also thinking about how lucky we are to have preserved these spaces, to be in these locations, to be able to talk about these things and to find these things, right? It's been 250 years, but we've done a really good job of stewarding this landscape.
So they're actually going to display those musket balls this summer at the North Bridge National Park there. You can go see them for yourselves. Also in Concord is one of the original lanterns that Paul Revere used on his ride. Back here in Lexington, though, we are awaiting Paul Revere. Supposed to come through at around 10 o'clock tonight. There are some people in town getting dinner now, drinks, and then they'll be lining up here. You can see the gates behind me. By the way, for the reenactment tomorrow morning for this, they flew in people from the UK to take part. It's one of the most authentic reenactments you're probably going to see. It starts tomorrow morning just after 5. We're live in Lexington. Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.
Brandon, thank you.